This is Hoyan, a town where history comes alive in every corner. Once a bustling port in the maritime Silk Route, it was where Japanese, Chinese, and European traders exchanged treasures. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated for its culture and charm. I lived here for 3 months thinking it would be a peaceful escape, and it was. But not everything went as planned. I thought I'd found the perfect place, a pool, a balcony, and 3 months of peace. The staff were amazing and the vibe was nice, but for a long stay, it just didn't feel right. The pool didn't match the photos and the construction next to the balcony didn't help. After a month, I started looking for another option, and what I found next completely changed everything. I had seen this place online, so I already knew it was a little out of my budget. But after my last experience, I wanted to see it in person because the photos can be misleading. When I walked in, it was even better than the photos. I'm not gonna lie, it felt too fancy for me. But I couldn't stop picturing myself waking up here, starting my mornings with a swim, and enjoying the calm vibe of this place. At the reception, I played cool, asked for the rate, and casually mentioned I'll be staying for 55 nights. They were surprised and even gave me a long-term discount.
It's been 2 months. Absolutely love this place, and it's newly built last year. The biggest factor that I wanted to stay in this hotel because the swimming pool. I absolutely love swimming every morning. First month, I struggled a little to find my workspaces. So I just rent a bike from the hotel, which is really nice. Now I'm on my way to meet Derek to work together in a co-working space.
So I was looking for a good place to focus on projects in Hoi An, but when I called, it was fully booked for the entire month. So I walked in this day like Derek suggested, hoping they would let me in. They did, for one day.
Hey, welcome to Hoi An.
You
should be welcoming me.
This is Derek, by the way. We met in Chiang Mai, worked on a video project, and became accountability buddies.
And thank you to you guys and everyone here. It's been really good. I mean, I just feel like
The first time I heard him speak, I thought that's a pro voice.
quality of people and just people on the same wavelength. And
Turns out, he actually was a video artist.
That's exactly it.
I think in Hoi An there are not many co-working spaces. The one co-working space tends to be really popular. It's fully booked basically, but I was lucky they just let me in for today. So I think today is the first and last experience there.
So I had to improvise. My hotel room became my office. Just me, my laptop, and my trusted butt pillow, which I bought for $1 from the town. I just called Greg. It's really hot today. I still wanted to chase the work anywhere vibe, so I started exploring cafes. There are a lot of little area like this. There's a little hidden gems like coffee shop and restaurants. The old town spots, absolutely charming. But most don't have AC. Here's the thing. The buildings in Hoi An's ancient town are wooden and strictly preserved for their UNESCO heritage status. Adding AC isn't just hard, it could risk damaging the structures. So many cafes stick to open air designs, which is beautiful, unless 38 degrees. Eventually, I found a few laptop-friendly cafes with AC outside Old Town. So this is my favorite coffee shop in Hoi An that has nice AC, nice coffee. People here is really kind, and in general, it's very quiet. And while the cafes have their charm, it's the food in Hoi An that really tells the story. Vietnamese food is one of my favorites. It's so good that I gained 6 kilograms.
Wow, this is really good.
Not just here, but from this lifestyle. Living in a hotel meant eating out all the time, and the food here makes it hard to stay disciplined. Back in Korea, I cooked a lot, but here, every meal felt like a treat. Even with regular gym sessions and swimming, I couldn't keep up with all the banh mi, pho, and desserts. In a place like Vietnam, staying disciplined isn't optional, it's a must. This part of my trip was all about unplanned moments.
So I never done yoga here. I'm really scared to see dog in alley because sometimes they are like suddenly try to jump into me. I'm safe.
First, my friend Bongjun, a friend from my hometown in South Korea, and look at this small backpack. That's all he's got as luggage, a true traveler. We squeezed in a yoga session on his last day in Hoi An. It was simple but made the day feel special. Then came to Chang Island. The boat ride, chaos. I felt like I was flying out of my seat, but when I arrived, the stress disappeared. I planned to stay one night, but my friends from Chiang Mai showed up unexpectedly, and it was Sunil's birthday. Lobster, wine, and stars made it unforgettable. And finally, the circus. One of the best performances I've ever seen. Definitely worth it.
I can't believe we're staying here for the next 3 months.
These 3 months didn't go as planned, but I'm grateful for my time in Hoi An. This town is full of hidden gems waiting to be explored. Living here came with its challenges. The honking in Hoi An was a bit jarring at first, but I realized it's not just noise, it's how people communicate on the road. And the heat? Intense. Coming from South Korea, it took me a while to adjust. Longer stays, some convenience can be limited. There aren't many co-working spaces for getting things done, which makes Da Nang, just 20 minutes away, a more practical option for those who need them. But despite its quirks, I would 100% revisit Hoi An, especially to bring my mom and show her its charm. It's a town that feels timeless, with so much character and beauty to discover again and again.